Welcome everyone to the third and the last session of the Asia Urban Energy Assembly and the 7th Global District Energy Climate Awards, which is the award ceremony that all of us have been waiting for. We have the pleasure to have Dr. Robin Wiltshire, the chairman of the Global District Energy Climate Award Evaluation panel, with us here today to present the award winners, which is in 6 categories. We have modernization, expansion, new scheme, district energy in developing countries, emerging district heating and cooling market, and out of the box. The winners will be presented in a pre-recorded video, followed by a panel where the winners are presented live, where you can also put questions in the Q&A box and they can be answered, and we will hear from the award winners. But before we move forward to the presentation of the award winners, we will get a welcome remark from Dr. Tawarat Sutabut, the Inspector General of Ministry of Energy, Thailand, and we will also get a keynote from Paul Voss, the Managing Director of Euroheat and Power, who both of them are here with us live. So with that, I wish everyone a great session and looking forward to see the spectacular projects today. And with that, I would like to give the floor to you, Dr. Tawarat. So the floor is yours, and it's a great pleasure to have you here, and we're very grateful for your support.
Thank you very much, Michael. Good afternoon and good morning from Bangkok to wherever you are, your distinguished participants and guests and honors. First of all, I would like to thank the Asia Pacific Urban Energy Associations, especially Mikael and Peter, to inviting me to give a small address to this very auspicious event on the Global District Energy Climate Awards, in which would give the awards to the winners of people who develop a very profounding, a very good project that has impact to the world. And also I would like to congratulate that the Asia Pacific Urban Energy Association also participate in very actively within the ASEAN Sustainable Energy Week. Unfortunately, that this year it has to be on the virtual platform, but we hope that next year it will be in a physical format and you guys can come to the warm weather of Thailand. Let me say a few words about the district energy and district cooling, because I think this is the part of the solution to fight the climate change. I think everybody knows the technology. The technology of district cooling or district energy is the algorithm, or it's a technology that could save energy. And in many parts of the world, I understand that the multi-split type buildings are very popular. But if it change or retrofit into a district cooling and district energy format, it will save energy like 10 times better. So I would think that this technology should be promoted in anywhere in the world, in any type of climate. Either you are in the Western world when you have 4 seasons, or in a tropical country such as Thailand, in which we only have a hot seasons. But anyway, the key word is we have a solution to fight the climate change. And the district cooling and district energy system not just only do the energy efficiency, but it also has many benefits. It saves energy, it saves money, and it saves the planet. So it's a technology to promote around the world. So I would like to just say a few words that I congratulate all the awards winners today and tonight, in which you are part of the solution to fight climate change. May I talk a little bit about my country? My country, Thailand, is a middle income country in Southeast Asia, but we are committed to the energy transition. We have already announced at COP26 that we will become a carbon neutral country by 2050. And later on, we will become a net zero country by 2065. And I do believe that even though that we still have an urban expansions due to many infrastructure projects, but energy efficiency and renewables energy is the core of this development. And very recently, we have many projects that adapting the district cooling and district energy technology. But I do guarantee you that there will be more projects coming up, especially on the a new type of development that integrate the smart technology into the town building, in which you all may know that it is a smart cities strategy. Thailand plans to have up to 20 new smart city around the world by 2030. So this would be a big market for district cooling and district energy going forward in the future. So once again, I would like just to take this opportunity to thank the organizer, especially the Asia Pacific Urban Energy Association. And also I would like to take this opportunity once again to congratulate to all the recipients of the very prestigious awards of the Global District Energy Climate Award, which is holding for the 7th time this year. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ Dr. Tawarat, and thank you very much for introduction speech here, and also thank you again for your support, not only to us, but also to the whole district energy sector in Thailand. It is really impressive to see all the developments that is going on, not only in Bangkok, but also the whole East Economic Corridor and all the things that you are having there with smart city initiatives and so on. Thank you very much for your support and to this event. With that, I would like to move forward, and the next speaker up is Mr. Paul Voss, the Managing Director of Euroheat and Power. So please, Paul, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you, Mikael. Hi, everybody. I'm glad to be with you live this time rather than just speaking to myself in the camera. First of all, thank you, Dr. Sudaba, for the inspiring opening remarks. I'm always struck by how many things I have in common with people I've never met before. Those of us who believe in this technology share something, and I'm sure it unites all of us around our virtual table today. So just a few short remarks from me. The first thing is I never wanted to work in district heating. And I'd like to tell you why. I was first approached about coming into this sector 10 years ago, and my initial answer was no, thank you. And why? When I thought about district heating at that time, and I didn't think about it much, but what I did know about it was I'd seen a few old coal-based projects in Bulgaria and in China and in Russia, and I thought, yeah, burning coal more efficiently is fine, but I don't think I'm going to get excited about it. And I was lucky enough that the people who called me insisted a little bit and pushed and invested the time in explaining to me what district heating can be. And it changed my mind. And actually, these awards are all about what district heating can be, this kind of best version of ourselves. And I've seen them grow. I think the first time these awards were run was to coincide with the COP back in Copenhagen in 2009. And these early first steps were part of a general ambition that we've had to position heat networks as part of the solution to local challenges, but also global ones. And so much has happened in the past decade, and these awards have evolved along with them. One of the things that I really enjoy when I look through the winners and the other nominees is the diversity of the projects. And this again is part of the general spirit that you find with district heating. Every project is specific to its local circumstances. They're all completely different, big and small, high temperatures and low temperatures, waste heat or renewables. Each project is bespoke and unique, but they all share something. They all share this common DNA, and that is that I believe that heat networks are simply a better way of heating and cooling our buildings. And every time these awards come around, I get excited because I so much enjoy looking and seeing what everyone's doing. It gives us a window to the world. And for that, I'm also really grateful to Apuea for giving us this access to things that are going on far from Europe that are important and potentially very inspiring for all of us. Also, when I look at the different categories, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I came up with this out of the box category some years ago because we simply didn't have a name for things that didn't belong in any particular category. And it's great to see years later this is still there, and this is giving people an opportunity whose projects are perhaps so special that they don't fit in a conventional category, that they can still be winners and still teach us all something. Now, on district heating generally, my job has been to position heat networks as part of the European energy transition, and it's not always easy, because we come under tremendous pressure from people who say, look, actually, we should just have efficient buildings and not need heating and cooling anymore, or we can do everything with electricity, or we can do everything with hydrogen. We are under enormous pressure all the time here to get better. So the district heating and cooling that we sold in the 90s won't cut it anymore. It's not good enough. And we are told this, and it's made very clear by policymakers here in Brussels. They want to see the best face of district heating. And these awards give us an opportunity to show that face. So for me, I'm really grateful to the work of so many people who've gone into the projects, those that are going to win, those that have been nominated, those that applied. I know exactly how much it takes to get these projects off the ground, and every single one of you involved with them should feel proud of what you've done. I'm told I look slightly funny in Zoom. Sorry about that. It's the lighting or the setting, but I'm going to keep talking. Every single one of you has indirectly helped me and my colleagues and everyone here in Europe, and I hope around the world, by giving us practical demonstrations that district heating can be more than it was 20 years ago, more than it was 10 years ago, more than it is today. As we go towards 2050, as we watch the discussions at COP26 in Glasgow, it's more and more clear that heating and cooling our cities in a way that is compatible with our environmental imperatives is going to be, must be, a top priority for the world in the coming years. I'm proud to be part of an industry that's helping deliver on that promise, and I hope you all feel the same. With that, I'd like to wish all the award winners and nominees the greatest success, not only today, but going forward. And thank you very much. And I'll hand over to Robin Wiltshire. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul, for that inspirational speech and remarks for us. And I would like to thank you, Paul, very much for your support to us at APUEA. You have been a clear role model for us building up APUEA, even though there are some differences in terms of the nature of the organizations. There are also a lot of similarities. So again, I would like to thank you specifically, Paul, your team, and in particular, Silke Schlinners, for all the support coming up to us bringing the Global District Energy Climate Awards to Asia for the first time, the 7th time of the awards. Thank you very much for that. With that, we have come to the most exciting part of not only the third session, maybe for the whole event here today, where we're going to present the award winners. So I'm leaving the floor to Dr. Robin Wiltshire, who will present the winners in a pre-recorded video.
So, good day. Today we celebrate the winners of the 7th edition of this exciting non-profit initiative. I'd like to start actually by just noting that all the partners and members carry this work out pro bono, and it wouldn't be possible without all the applicants and the local hosts here, Apuea. So really, sincerely, a big thank you to start off with for all of those people, our hosts and our participants and our assessors. Now, as with anything in life, it's neither possible nor desirable to do it all alone. So therefore, in this regard, I would like to give my special thanks to the International Energy Agency, That includes the Secretariat and our own technology collaboration program, where my peers have really helped me, and help really sort of thank them for their active involvement. And then again, United Nations Environment for their support. The prompt and thorough work of each of the evaluation panel members who volunteer their time and energy have supported me in this process. So we're very grateful to those people. So I'm going to actually name them all. And we start off with Chiara Del Mastro, district heating and cooling expert and our own desk officer at the IEA. And then John Dulac from the OECD, and the team behind the District Energy and Cities Initiative at the UN Environment, especially Zuelan Chen, Celia Martinez, and Lily Riahi. Alexander Shabarov from the International Finance Corporation. And of course, our District Energy specialists, Michael Wiggin from Canada and Heko Ledenvierter from Finland. Collectively, I can really say with confidence that we found the review process absolutely fascinating. It's a real privilege to be able to look and hear about all these innovative projects. Each of them has their own particular characteristics. And I think as well that this really does strongly reflect the flexibility of district energy solutions. We see it applied in so many geographical, climatic, and systemic circumstances, different sizes, different types of buildings. So we have the systems themselves, and these encompass a wide range of delivery temperatures, providing services to hundreds of end users, even up to tens of thousands. And of course, we're looking at both cooling and heating demands. So consequently, I can reiterate that the assessment process was really profoundly educational and very enriching. And the applications themselves are great fun to review. The Global District Energy Climate Awards aim to generate a broader overall awareness. So people get to hear about these great systems. They're not just going on in their own localities where their local people appreciate it, but other people maybe aren't aware of what's going on. So that's what we're really trying to do, is to spread that awareness and show what can really be done. And that, we of course feel, will lead to greater adoption and strengthen the importance of district energy and the movement towards clean, sustainable energy solutions. Now, this 7th edition of the Global District Energy Awards has actually seen higher caliber projects and systems. Now, I don't for a minute want to say that we haven't received good submissions in previous editions, because we really haven't. Looking over those, as I do from time to time and referencing them, really that's testament to the sorts of projects that we've seen coming through. But nevertheless, I really can say absolutely truthfully that the quality of the applications this time was the best ever. Can best demonstrate this with some of the comments from the reviewers. So we have, for example, great system, impressive, very good showcase to promote district heating and cooling. So we've seen many innovative and ambitious systems doing great service to further and improve the sector's image. Anyway, enough from me for now. Let's hear from the IEA and our evaluation team member, Chiara Del Mastro, why it's so cool to be part of this great initiative and why it matters. So over to you, Chiara.
Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Chiara Del Mastro. I work at the International Energy Agency, focusing on the built environment, and have been operating as desk officer of a district heating and cooling technology collaboration program since 2018. In our recent net zero by 2050 roadmap for the global energy sector, we explored how to transition to a net zero emissions energy system by 2050 while ensuring stable and affordable energy supplies, providing universal energy access and enabling robust economic growth. It sets out a cost-effective pathway resulting in a resilient energy economy dominated by renewables like solar and wind instead of fossil fuels. The decarbonization of electricity and its supplies plays a key role in this transition. Today, 90% of district heat generation still relies on fossil fuels, and the full potential of low-carbon district heating still remains untapped, while district cooling is still an emerging segment. However, district heating plays an important role in the decarbonization of heat, and district cooling plays an important role in delivering efficient air conditioning in dense urban areas with warm climates. In our net zero by 2050 scenario, the carbon emission of district energy generation is reduced by more than a third compared to today's level already by 2030. To achieve this, in the near term, it is required an immediate and massive deployment of all available clean and efficient energy technologies, combined with a major global push to accelerate innovation to bring new technologies to energy markets on time. It really was a pleasure for me to be part of the evaluation panel and read such interesting projects covering different aspects of innovations and sustainability for district energy networks in different countries, which will contribute to achieve our common milestone of net zero emissions. Congratulations in particular to the awarded projects, which shed light on promising sustainable solutions and represents best practices which can lead replicability in our networks. Many thanks, and again, congratulations.
Thanks a lot for that, Chiara. Now, as with each edition, there were applications which didn't exactly fit into one of our standard categories, but nevertheless demonstrate true excellence in sustainability and innovation in the field of district energy. So these submissions actually applied to the category out of the box. And there were so many good projects from this around the world in this category that really, together with the evaluation panel, we felt we're not going to have a single winner here, and instead we're providing a certificate of merit to 2 projects. And the first one up is the floating office in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, a true out-of-the-box project, green carbon neutral building with solar PV, surface water heat exchangers. Whole thing floats and therefore is prone to climate adaptation risks. Overall, pretty cool. So take a look and see for yourself.
Well, this is amazing. We are very honored with this recognition. I think it's a fantastic recognition for an extraordinary project. We worked on this project for actually a relatively short time, but that time was really intense because we had to align a lot of different specialties to get this amazing building working. And what we wanted to do is not only make a very resilient building that could float on the water, but that also would be one of the most sustainable buildings in Europe, and actually the most sustainable office building in Holland. And actually the whole heating and cooling system of the building actually is a very important factor of that sustainability. So we're very happy that we work together with ATEC and Rodenburg on achieving this unique system for the floating office.
Equally here, Nana. Thanks, and great that we have this award, this certificate of merit on the table over here, because we're really proud as ATEC and Rodenburg to have contributed to this special project. I mean, sustainability is going to a next level. Say, not just sustainability, it's more than BREEAM, it's also climate change, adaptability, resilience, etc. And we are really proud to see how our whole hot and cold or heat installation fits into a building like this as well. A building with a huge mobility as well, and so it goes for installation as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can It's now here in Rotterdam, but you can float it anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, you could go to Paris or to London, and what's amazing is that it adapts itself to the water level, and every day here the water level is rising and sinking every day. So 2-meter high difference every day. The building is very adaptable to that. But also the fact that it's in the water, we can use then the floating body as a big heat exchanger.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic with the technology of ATEC at Rodenburg to make that all possible.
So next year we'll float to Asia.
Definitely.
So our warm congratulations to the entire team at the floating office. Now, one thing we've seen this time, and I'm really, really pleased that it's happened, is that particularly encouraging to receive more district cooling applications. And this confirms the growing importance of devising sustainable solutions to cooling as well as heating demands. And really that seizes the application of this technology right across the globe. So here we have the Global Awards, and I think the addition of cooling has seen the extension globally with submissions from all climatic zones. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll go on to the actual project itself, which is the exciting winner, because this is the other out-of-the-box example that will receive a certificate, has a focus on cooling that comes straight from the Caribbean. And it's the Zaquito District Cooling Project in Curaçao.
Curaçaose Wegenbouw Maatschappij, EcoPower International, Dierens Netherlands, Civil Engineering Caribbean, and DevCo Sweden have set up a cooperation to develop the Zaquito District Cooling System. The goal of the Zaquito District Cooling Project is to connect all the suitable centralized cooled buildings between Renaissance and Hilton, including the hospital, and in the future, perhaps the Sambil Mall, the airport and data center, to a district cooling system, and thus provide all the customers with a sustainable, reliable, and cheaper means for cooling their buildings. Another benefit of the Zaquito District Cooling installation is the opportunity to use the returned seawater for a deep seawater industry, a possible new economic pillar for Curaçao. The Zaquito District Cooling System and the subsequent potential for a deep seawater industry can be seen as an insurance for our future energy and food supply, now and for generations to come.
First of all, I would like to express our sincere appreciation on behalf of the Zaquito District Cooling team for this certificate of merit. It's a well-deserved recognition for the long-term commitment of all parties involved, like Curaçaose Wegenbouw, Janssen de Jong, Dierens, Civil Engineering Caribbean, DevCo, Mackay Ocean Engineering, Van Noord, Emmett Green, and EcoPower International. It is also a recognition for the commitment of the future clients, the local NGOs, and the government of Curaçao. In addition to the intro movie, some key figures of the Zaquito District Cooling System, or deep sea water cooling systems in general, are that these systems are much more healthier and safer than conventional systems. They reduce harmful refrigerants and other chemicals. They increase the asset value of the properties that are connected to it, and enhance the opportunity for corporate branding for these same properties. In addition, these systems, moreover, very important in the transition that we are all going through in the world towards sustainable energy. The system reduces the CO2 emission and energy consumption by 95%. The total investment is circa $50 million US, but due to the COVID crisis and the resulting challenges, the project has been delayed. However, It is the intent to start construction in 2022, subject to financial close. Deep seawater used by Sekito District Cooling is not only cold, but also sterile and rich in nutrition. These unique properties open the possibilities for various business opportunities, which can create value from the water from the depths of the ocean. Besides for cooling, another way of using the seawater is for activities in a deep sea water industry, such as for agriculture and aquaculture purposes. With an investment of circa 50 million US dollars, Sekito District Cooling will have a macroeconomic savings, which is on top of the normal business returns it generates of circa 90 million US dollars over 20 years. With a relatively small additional investment, it will also open the opportunity for a spin-off deep sea water industry, an industry that can potentially create a direct and indirect output of approximately $100 million annually and 400 to 600 new medium to high level permanent jobs in, for example, R&D, education, and commercial and industrial activities. A possible new economic pillar for the island of Curacao. Due to the high energy and food costs for islands, Seawater District Cooling and its spin-off projects are attractive for investors, but also have a great benefit for its clients and island nations. The main challenge is the perceived risk if compared to similar projects in Europe due to the sensitive island economies and the impact of climate events. With large-scale seawater projects, it will not only be possible to provide reliable hurricane and tsunami-proof, sustainable and cost-effective cooling, but also develop a deep seawater industry which can in time generate export earnings and provide local vegetables and seafood, creating a green and more self-sufficient island. The initial market size in the Caribbean region is expected to be 1 to 2 billion US dollars. With the Sekito District Cooling System, it's the intent of the parties involved to show that deep sea water can not only be used for cooling, but also for the use in a deep sea water industry in order to ensure our future energy and food supply now and for generations to come. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a naturally cool day.
And so congratulations to Sekito District Cooling and its partners. We can't wait to see this project come to life, and really and truly, not just because it would be lovely to go to the Caribbean. Let's now go to our first award of excellence. And this is awarded in the category Emerging District Heating Markets. This category highlights the successful implementation of a district energy system in a market which is not yet fully mature. And the winner is the Alexandra District Energy Utility in Richmond, Canada. And this is an example, by the way, of great perseverance, because I can also reveal that these guys have applied to us before, not quite made it to receiving an award, but here we are, they've come back and they have actually won the award. So I think, in a way, that's a lesson for us all. Anyway, let's see what makes this system special.
Hello, I'm John Irving, CEO of Lulu Island Energy Company and the General Manager of Engineering and Public Works here at the City of Richmond. We are honored to accept this Emerging GHC Market Award. On behalf of our Mayor, Malcolm Brody, Council, and the city's CAO, George Duncan, all continual supporters of our greenhouse gas reduction initiatives and district energy here at the city. We have numerous staff that have labored for many years to bring success to the city in regards to this venture. We are highly honored to accept this award and achieve the recognition from our peers in this industry.
The City of Richmond has aggressive goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the community. By 2030, our goal is to have 50% less greenhouse gas emissions and 100% by 2050. We saw early that district energy was an ideal tool for us to meet our very aggressive objectives and targets. In 2012, Richmond completed construction and began operations of its first district energy system, the Lulu Island Energy Company. The system provides low carbon energy to connected buildings using heat recovered from the ground. Customers receive space heating, cooling, and preheated domestic hot water. As other developments began to grow in the neighborhood, Richmond offered additional density bonus to connect to the Alexandra District Energy Utility.
The Alexandra DEU is an ambient temperature district energy system that provides heating and cooling services to residents. It uses ground source heat pump technology to transfer heat to or from the ground through a network of underground boreholes, each 250 feet deep. Energy then travels from the energy center through the distribution network in the street to the connected buildings. Heat pumps inside the buildings then elevate the temperatures for space heating and domestic hot water, or reject heat to the system for cooling. By reducing the need to burn natural gas, the system also reduces local air pollution.
As other developments began to grow in the neighborhood, the city decided to develop and implement a new service area bylaw, which requires that all buildings in this future area must connect to the system. We believe the Alexandra District Energy Utility is an example of how successful policy, mechanisms, and infrastructure can be brought together to create new revenues for cities. Our city continues to grow, and with that, the need for low carbon energy for heating and cooling needs of our customers. We now have 3 distinct energy utilities throughout the city center. Starting with Alexandra, we've now moved on to include the Oval District Energy Utility and the City Center District Energy Utility that's now expanding as well. Today, we're serving over 5.2 million square feet of space, with potential for a further 45 million square feet of space to connect throughout the coming decades.
Since ADU system started operations in July 2012, the system has expanded as the neighborhood has continued to grow and currently provides energy to 12 buildings, connected over 2,200 residential units and over 2.3 million square feet of floor space. Since 2012, we have completed 4 phases of expansion. In 2012, the city completed the construction and commissioned the first phase of ADU district energy system.
While recognition of our past and current achievements is always welcome, we're very excited about the future of district energy here in the city of Richmond. Our plans currently for the Lulu Island Energy Company are to expand the current systems that we have almost tenfold in our city center area and beyond. And we look forward to tapping new renewable resources from sewage heat recovery, geo-exchange fields, and other technologies as they emerge. It's a very exciting time.
So congratulations to all at Richmond. Great case of third time lucky and a great system. Well done, guys. Our next category being awarded is district energy in developing countries. So this is specifically where district heating and cooling systems have been successfully implemented in a developing country which doesn't have an established district energy market. So there's pressure on finance and on environmental issues, quite acute pressures, I might say. And in that regard, we don't need to look very much further than the would be venue for these awards. So it's great to be able to announce that the award winner here is the government complex commemorating His Majesty the King's 80th birthday anniversary, 5th of December, BE 2550 in Bangkok, Thailand. Let's see some more about this one.
As you all know, energy is essential to the functioning of our societies. We need solutions that make it possible to combine strong economic growth with a low environmental impact and customer convenience. In Thailand, the Thai government is determined and seek to promote economic growth while minimizing the environmental consequences. We, at Panarak Asset Development Company Limited, a Thai government state enterprise, believe that district energy is one of sustainable energy solutions. The government complex Bangkok and the district cooling system were designed and implemented to respond to requirements of various occupant types in our office complex of over 1 million square meters. Our architectural, interior, and engineering concepts are to achieve energy-saving buildings with the latest technology available in order to harvest the potential of renewable energy and surplus heat that would otherwise go to waste. However, the buildings must be able to save energy without compromising health and well-being of our 74,000 occupants. With the integrated design concepts of district energy at an early stage, the government complex Bangkok can reduce external heat gain, which leads to lower energy consumption and reduction of electricity demand during on-peak period, thus less carbon dioxide emission. Last year in 2020, the government complex Bangkok achieved our energy efficiency and environmental targets. Namely, we could decrease energy consumption for over 107,000 megawatt hour and reduce energy costs of more than 4 million baht, in addition to reduction of carbon dioxide emission by 46,800 tons of carbon dioxide. As a recipient of the prestigious award, Global District Energy Climate Award 2021, we are delighted to have been recognized internationally. This Global Energy Award has confirmed that Thailand has been on the right track in raising awareness of global warming and promoting an outstanding model of eco-friendly green city, such as the government complex Bangkok. Our future goal is to put the concept of district energy into further practice, considering the energy efficiency, environmental benefits, investment and management costs of the existing district cooling system. We plan to implement a new district cooling system in our new office buildings of another 660,000 square meters in the next phase of the government complex Bangkok, which is due to complete in 2023. We believe that this Global District Energy Climate Award will be an inspiration for other real estate developers in Thailand to realize the importance and power of these sustainable energy solutions for today and tomorrow. And we are proud to share our success stories to any of you who decide to become an advocate in increasing energy efficiency in your communities or cities worldwide.
Great, and really very warm congratulations for this one, because it's the first time actually we've had a winner from this climatic zone. Now, while we are talking about this particular region, I would like to remind everyone and exhort everybody to come along. Next year, 15th and 16th of September 2022, here in Bangkok, there will be the in-person Asia Urban Energy Assembly, where we can explore firsthand this very marvelous project. It's now time to introduce our next category, which is new schemes. And this reflects ambition and aspiration and vision that goes into actually bringing a new district energy system to fruition, because there's an awful lot involved in doing so. And here, the Award of Excellence goes to a system which reflects a great trend towards overall efficiency, and that is to move to lower temperature district heating. In actual fact, here we have the world's largest low temperature district heating grid. And this system, this new system that I'm talking about, that is our award winner, is Brunnshög in Lund from Sweden. So let's take a look at this one.
Välkommen till Brunnshög. Brunnshög är en ny stadsdel i den snabbt växande staden Lund i södra Sverige. I Lund skapar vi framtiden på många sätt. Här återanvänder vi fossilfri restvärme för att värma hus, byggnader och andra delar av staden. Det gör vi genom världens största lågtempererade fjärrvärmenät som vi nu ska visa lite mer om. Nu har vi kommit till centrala Brunnshög, till en av kommunens mötesplatser. Här har vi en flygbild över hela området bakom mig. Och från den södra delen till den norra delen är det nästan 3 kilometer. Så det är ett stort område som kommer att byggas ut med nya bostäder och andra verksamheter. Och när det är klart kommer det bo och arbeta cirka 40 000 människor i hela området. Och du säger att hela området kommer att kunna värmas med restvärme. Kan du berätta om det?
Ja, det stämmer. Jag står fast med mitt påstående. Vi har ju i mitten av det här området så har vi anläggning Max 4 som ju alstrar en hel del restvärme. Men om vi ser ett scenario om 15 år, alltså 2035, då beräknar vi på kraftringen att det kommer att finnas ett behov av lågtempererad restvärme eller lågtempererad fjärrvärme i det här området på ungefär 23 gigawattimmar per år. Och bara från Max 4 vid det tillfället så kommer vi kunna få 28 gigawattimmar värme. 65 grader fjärrvärme pratar vi om då. Så att bara från Max 4 så har vi mer värme än vad vi behöver för hela Brunnshögsområdet.
Nu står vi 200 meter från Max 4-laboratoriet vid kraftringens energicentral. Sara, kan du berätta mer?
Max 4 är ju en nationell forskningsanläggning där Lunds universitet tar emot forskare från hela världen. De kommer hit för att utnyttja den här världens starkaste synkrotronljuskälla som Max 4 är. Och processerna inne i Max 4, de är väldigt energikrävande och de alstrar också mycket värme. Det betyder att de behöver ha leverans av kyla. Och det levererar kraftringen härifrån, från energicentralen. Här får vi en hel del värme som vi kan använda som fjärrvärme. Och energicentralen fungerar också som en knutpunkt mot Lunds traditionella fjärrvärmenät. Och det är viktigt av 2 anledningar. Det ena är att vi får mer värme från Max 4-anläggningen än vad som faktiskt behövs i Brunnshög. Och då kan vi ta det överskottet, höja temperaturen och låta det gå ut på det traditionella fjärrvärmenätet. Det är också så att när Max 4 har driftsuppehåll, vilket de har några dagar och veckor under året, då kan vi ta värme från det traditionella fjärrvärmenätet och överföra till det lågtempererade. Och därigenom så får vi en bra redundans. Nu så har vi flyttat oss från Max 4 och energicentralen ut till det som kommer att bli en av Brunnshögs framtida parker. Och jag vill att vi skulle gå hit för att vi skulle prata mer om de här fjärrvärmerören. Det här är ett exempel, de finns i flera olika dimensioner. Och just i det här området så har vi ganska nyligen lagt ner fjärrvärmerör. Och i normala fall, i högtempererad fjärrvärme, då behöver man ledningar som klarar av väldigt höga temperaturer. Det är 80, 90, 100 grader beroende på säsong som man har i framledning. Och då behöver man ha inre rör gjorda av stål. Här i Brunnshög, där vi då har lägre temperatur på 65 grader, så kan vi istället använda oss av plaströr i mitten. Vi kan ha en annan isolering och de kan helt enkelt bli mindre, de här rören. Totalt sett så blir det enklare att lägga ner dem i marken, smidigare helt enkelt. Och allt det här tillsammans gör att vi kan komma ner i kostnader för att bygga vårt fjärrvärmenät.
Vi hoppas detta har gett en bild av vårt arbete.
Det lågtempererade fjärrvärmenätet har varit i drift ett tag, men det kommer att fortsätta expandera under många år. Följ gärna vårt arbete på www.cooldh.eu.
Och välkommen till Lund för att lära dig mer om framtiden.
Hej! Vi är väldigt glada över att ha vunnit det här priset i kategorin New Scheme. Stort tack för detta!
Ja, det är väldigt roligt. Arbetet med vår nya stadsdel Brunnshög, det är något som vi i Lunds kommun är mycket stolta över.
Vår investering, vår satsning och projektet som vi har genomfört i Brunnshög, det är ju ett väldigt tydligt exempel på framtidens system. Och där ser man väldigt tydligt också att energi som alstras i olika processer, den ska man inte slösa bort, den ska man ta vara på. Och det gör vi på ett väldigt, väldigt effektivt sätt i Brunnshög.
Vi såg att det fanns många starka kandidater nominerade. Många som där vittnar om hur viktigt det är att vi löser klimatkrisen. Vi måste lösa den.
Avslutningsvis så vill jag ännu en gång säga stort tack för det här ärofyllda priset.
Ett stort och varmt tack!
So congratulations to this innovative system that, as I say, reflects the need for us to try to do more with less, looking at lower temperature systems, particularly as we see the transition away from fossil fuels. So congratulations to the Swedish team. Up next is expansion. Here, I'm particularly pleased on two counts. Firstly, that once more, we actually have a district cooling scheme. And secondly, that actually our last awards ceremony was in the location where this winner is based. So that may give some of you a clue what's coming. The expansion category is for district energy systems that expanded to a new area or sector with excellence. And this particular project benefits the entire population and highlights the use both of waste and the early development of solar energy for, as I say, district cooling. We hope to see this continue to expand, but it's my congratulations, and I have hinted as to where the winner is located, to the district cooling central plants, Qatar Foundation in Doha. Now, please tell us more about how this project has been growing.
مؤسسة قطر هي مؤسسة غير ربحية تدعم قطر في رحلتها إلى اقتصاد متنوع مستدام. تأسست المؤسسة في العام 1995 بهدف تزويد قطر بتعليم عالي الجودة، واليوم يوفر نظام التعليم العالمي في مؤسسة قطر فرص التعلم مدى الحياة التي تمكن الخريجين من الازدهار في بيئة عالمية والمساهمة في تنمية الدولة. منظومة المؤسسة الفريدة تدعمها الشراكات مع المؤسسات الدولية الرائدة، وهي بيئة تعتمد على المبادرات التي تعالج التحديات الأكثر إلحاحاً وتتيح الفرص العالمية وتمكن الأفراد من صياغة حاضرنا ومستقبلنا. المبادرة الرئيسية لمؤسسة قطر هي المدينة التعليمية، وتحتضن فروعاً لمجموعة من أرقى الجهات التعليمية على مستوى العالم، إلى جانب جامعة محلية وغيرها من المراكز البحثية والتعليمية والمجتمعية، وملعب كرة قدم عالمي المستوى سيستضيف إن شاء الله مباريات كأس العالم في سنة 2022. من خلال بيئتها الفريدة يعمل أكثر من 50 كياناً في مجال التعليم والبحث وتنمية المجتمع، وتسعى مؤسسة قطر جاهدة لخدمة المواطنين والمقيمين في قطر وخارجها. تجعل هذه الجهات المدينة التعليمية نموذجاً فريداً للتميز الأكاديمي والبحثي، وتقود نهجاً جديداً للتعليم العالمي متعدد التخصصات، وتمكن من تحقيق اختراقات تعود بالفائدة على قطر وبقية العالم. يبلغ إجمالي مساحات المرافق في المدينة التعليمية ما يفوق 3 مليون متر مربع، مما يجعلها واحدة من أكبر مؤسسات إدارة المرافق في المنطقة. تتولى إدارة عمليات المدينة التعليمية جميع العمليات لمؤسسة قطر، من التشغيل والصيانة والخدمات العامة والأمن والنقل المتكامل الذي يشمل عمليات ترام المدينة التعليمية.
تلعب إدارة المرافق والبنى التحتية بمؤسسة قطر دوراً حيوياً في التشغيل السلس لمنشآت المدينة التعليمية، كما تهدف لدعم كيانات المؤسسة المختلفة لتحقيق أهدافها.
يسعدنا ويشرفنا اختياركم لمؤسسة قطر للفوز بجائزة 7 District Energy Award في فئة التوسعة، والتي أعطيت للمحطة المركزية رقم 5. المحطة التبريدية رقم 5 صممت لدعم مؤسسات المدينة التعليمية، والتي تستضيف مباريات كأس العالم قطر 2022. المحطة التبريدية رقم 5 صممت بأعلى المواصفات وباستخدام أحدث التقنيات. تمكننا هذه التقنية من تقليل استخدام الكهرباء وتقليل انبعاث الكربون بنسبة 40%، واستخدام المياه المعالجة في أغراض تبريدية بنسبة 98%.
إن التزام مؤسسة قطر بالاستدامة والتزامنا برؤية قطر 2030 واضح بهذا الخصوص. وعلى صعيد المرافق قمنا بتطوير برنامج لوقف استخدام المياه الصالحة للشرب في خدمات التبريد وري المسطحات الخضراء، واستخدام المياه المعالجة بدلاً عن ذلك. من خلال الألواح الشمسية الموضوعة بمواقع استراتيجية في المدينة التعليمية، نلتزم بإرشادات الأمم المتحدة للحد من انبعاثات غازات الاحتباس الحراري من خلال إنتاج طاقة نظيفة ومستدامة. طورنا برنامجاً للحفاظ على الطاقة من خلال تحليل بيانات كل منشأة على حدة وتقليل استهلاك الكهرباء وخدمات التبريد فيها. شرعنا أيضاً بمشروع على مستوى المؤسسة للحصول على مصابيح موفرة للطاقة، مما سيوفر ما يعادل 17 مليون كيلووات بالساعة على مستوى السنة. من خلال عمليات ترام المدينة التعليمية نسعى لأن نكون حرماً جامعياً خال من السيارات بحلول السنة القادمة. وأخيراً هناك مبادرات أخرى على مستويات مختلفة من التأثير، فعلى سبيل المثال قمنا بحظر استخدام البلاستيك لمرة واحدة وتقليل استخدام الورق، كما أن هناك برنامجاً لعمليات التدوير على مستوى المؤسسة، مما يؤكد أن الاستدامة تكمن في صميم العمل اليومي لمؤسسة قطر.
استخدام العدادات الذكية وبرامج التحكم بالطاقة، بالإضافة للحزمة الضخمة من البيانات التي يوفر لنا نظام سكادا المستخدم في جميع محطات التبريد المركزية في مؤسسة قطر. عندما يتعلق الأمر بالانتقال إلى الطاقة النظيفة وتقليل انبعاث الكربون على مستوى العالم، فإن مؤسسة قطر تؤمن بين البحث وتطوير السياسات والتنفيذ. شبكة التبريد المركزية تم بناء عن طريق نفق يمكن الوصول إليه، ويتم عن طريقه عمل موازنة مائية حرارية بين المحطات السبع لضمان كفاءة عالية، مما ينتج عنه احتمالية ضئيلة للتسرب، وينتج عنه دقة بنسبة 99% في عمليات الصيانة. تستخدم المدينة التعليمية الألواح الشمسية وتوربينات الرياح لإنتاج الطاقة النظيفة. تم تقليل استخدام المياه بنسبة 20% من خلال استخدام أحدث التقنيات استدامة في أبراج التبريد.
Once more then, thank you for sharing best practices for such an extensive cooling system, and congratulations to the region and the team at Qatar Foundation. Now last, but certainly not least, is the category modernisation. This category recognises district energy systems that make a positive impact in terms of effectiveness and efficiency after implementing a modernisation plan. The aspects of modernisation that we look for, they can be technical, managerial, or operational, or some combination of all three. However, you want to know who the winner is, I can announce that the leader this time is the district heating system of Bolzano, Bertzen, in South Tyrol in Italy. Let's now take a look at our final winning system.
Welcome to South Tyrol, Italy.
Willkommen in Bozen. Ciao da Bolzano.
It was a really unexpected surprise when we received the news that we have been selected as the winner in the modernization category of the Global District Energy Climate Award. We would like to thank the jury for that. But we also have to thank the city of Bolzano, which has made a significant contribution to the success of this district heating. The municipality of Bolzano, Bozen, and Alperia Ecoplus are pulling in the same direction, and that's crucial.
Alperia is positioned as one of the leading multi-utility companies in northern Italy, with consolidated revenues of over 1.4 billion euro and an EBITDA of 229 million in 2020. The company, participated by the autonomous province of Bolzano and by the major municipalities of South Tyrol, employs more than 1,000 people, operates 34 hydroelectric power plants and 5 district heating plants, supplies energy to more than 340,000 end customers, manages about 9,000 kilometers of electricity distribution network, and provides a large number of value-added services, such as energy efficiency, connectivity, smart cities, smart land, and smart mobility. We work every day to contribute to the development of a more sustainable and smarter territory, where clean energy is accessible to everyone. Our actions are guided by the aim of achieving a balance between economic goals and our linkage to the land, to its future and its traditions.
Here in the Alps, climate change is real, is a well-seen effect. Many alpine glaciers have retreated over the past few decades and have shrunk to more than half of their original size. With a few exceptions, they are expected to completely disappear within this century. It's therefore essential to use all available non-fossil resources in order to reduce CO2 emissions. And this is our target, and with this we have participated. The modernization of the district heating of Bolzano-Bozen was mainly made possible by 2 reasons. In 2006, a new waste incineration plant was launched, and parts of the Bolzano hospital had to be rebuilt, and the older buildings had to be energetically renovated. Alperia Ecoplus did not implement highly complex systems to realize disconnections and to supply the city of Bozen over a large area, but relied on well-proved engineering and physics. The combination of the waste incineration plant and a large buffer tank allowed us to cover, even in winter, the peaks of heat demand. So, in fact, we reached up to 95% of coverage of the heat demand. The gas-powered boilers and GHPs and the Bozen heating plant practically only have to work during the maintenance period of the waste incineration plant and as a reserve. The numbers achieved are very impressive, and that's the way we'd like to continue.
The new incinerator, with a heat recovery capacity of about 30 megawatt and the construction of the heat storage tank, has made Bolzano's district heating network strongly more sustainable. In particular, talking about numbers, from 2013 to 2019, Bolzano's district heating network has managed to drastically reduce its primary energy factor below 0.25, has managed also to increase the fraction of renewable or recycled heat from 34% to 82%, and last but not least, has managed to decrease CO2 emissions by 60%. These results are the practical demonstration of Alperia's commitment in developing a more sustainable and smarter territory.
Thank you!
Grazie! Dankeschön!
Well, what a great diversity of energy resources and a great example of continuous improvement here for the performance of renewable energy use. So congratulations to the city of Bolzano, Bertzen, and the team at Alperia. Now, this was the final award handed out during this 7th edition. And on behalf of the evaluation panel, I would therefore now like to thank all of our applicants and all of our supporters who have made this event possible. I'd also like you to join me in thanking the Apuea team for hosting what has been the first virtual ceremony. I guess we've all been used to having virtual meetings and so on, and the whole process of meeting online, but I very much can say that putting together something of this complexity is a real challenge. So I think our congratulations as well as our thanks should go to the Apuea team. In that regard, and talking about Apuea, I'd like to just also remind you once more that we have the opportunity to meet Michael and the team here next September for live event face-to-face in Bangkok. But for now, it's time for me to hand back the word to our ceremony host. So, Michael, the floor is all yours.
Thank you very much, Robin, for that. And it's indeed interesting projects and diversity among the winners. And we are really, really happy to see that we have winners from different continents. And it's really, really interesting projects. It cannot be said enough. Actually, we are happy here today to have Dr. Wiltshire with us also in real time. So, Dr. Wiltshire, would you like to come back and say a few words in real time? I will be happy to give the floor to you again.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's great to be able to say a few words live and not just with the recording. So what can I say to add to what we've seen? Basically, well, just take a look at these videos. I'm sure you have to agree with me that there's a real wow factor in these projects. And I guess you can maybe see why it was that the panel members were so impressed with these winning projects. Yeah, I'd like to thank the award winners for coming up with these videos as well, which enable us to really have an insight into these systems. And I think what's clear to me is the excuse me, the ingenuity and the commitment that leads to these innovative solutions. For me personally, I feel it gives me a whole new set of case studies to draw upon when I'm trying to convey the future value in terms of getting to sustainability goals with this technology. Great timing as well, isn't it? Because it coincides with the concluding deliberations at the COP26. So here's a solution for those guys. Many solutions for those guys. Okay, so, you know, there's obviously a certain sadness that we are not able to meet in person, face to face right now, and also obviously a sadness about the reason behind that. But it's great that technology has allowed us to still proceed with the awards ceremony. And I'd like to once again just, you know, pay tribute to our hosts and organizers from Bangkok and Brussels for pulling this all together. And finally, for me, I think it's just really very, very well done to all the awards schemes, Michael. So I think that's probably concludes what I want to say, and it's just great to have been able to be part of this.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wiltshire. It's been a great honor to have your support as well. We are also lucky to have some of the award winners with us here today. So I would like to reach out to Petter Duvander first in the category of new schemes from Lund. So if you're with us, Petter, please come forward with a microphone and video if suitable, and please say a few words about your projects.
Hello, Michael. Thank you. I have no video, unfortunately, today. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
It's such a great honor to have this award. And as Dr. Wiltshire said, in such great company as well. It's been very encouraging seeing these projects all over the world coming together. And I think I can speak for the whole project here with Kraftringen and the city of Lund, that we are very happy and proud to have this award. And we are very proud of the solution we have done, and yet say also that this isn't the end for us. This is only the beginning of trying to be even better in the future.
Thank you very much, Petter. It's indeed an interesting project, and we hear a lot about the 4th generation district heating and the 5th generation going towards lower temperatures. So it's great to see it in practice and what you have achieved. It's very impressive indeed. Thank you very much, Petter. And I would like
Thank you very much. And may I just say on a side note that I was very impressed with Dr. Wiltshire's pronunciation of Brunshög, the place where we do this.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you very much, Petter. With that, still I would like to emphasize, if anyone have questions to the award winners, just drop it in the Q&A box. We will try to address such questions. And otherwise, I would like to reach out to Kun Montri from the government complex project in Thailand to see if you would like to say some words about your projects, which is also very impressive and the first one from the region here. Do we have Kun?
Yes, many thanks for this prestigious award to the Government Complex Bangkok. We believe that this global award will be an inspiration for other communities or cities around the world to realize the importance and power of district energy as a sustainable energy solution for today and tomorrow. And we look forward to seeing you next September in Bangkok. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sangsnit. I see we have some more representatives from Bangkok. Please don't hesitate to say a few words, both Dr. Tavarat and also Kun Montri.
Well, just to congratulations for the Government Complex Bangkok. Actually, the Government Complex Bangkok is a project. It's one of the very first projects that implement the mega district cooling. But right now, as it is started to become a booming technologies in the region, especially in Bangkok, I hope that this technology would take off and gain more popularity and become, as I mentioned earlier, become part of the solution to fight the climate change. Thank you once again and congratulations.
Thank you very much for those words, Dr. Tavarat. And yeah, the government complex is really a front runner. And as we have heard here, there are many projects under development in Thailand, not least in the East Economic Corridor. There are a lot of projects popping up and there are under the planning and also in regards to the smart city initiatives. With that, I think we are coming towards the end. We have a networking lounge open. We will all jump over to that where we can interact in a dynamic manner, talk to each other and discuss further about the projects that we have seen or the impressions that we got throughout the different sessions today, both international focus, but also more the deep dive sessions in the region. Once again, we would like to highlight that we have a physical event on the 15th to 16th of September in Bangkok next year during the ASEAN Sustainable Energy Week. We hope to see you all there, and we will have most likely the opportunity to see one of the award winners in reality. There we have a raised hand from Khalid, please.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you perfect. Hello, Khalid.
Yes. Good
Welcome.
morning or good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm a representative for Qatar Foundation. I just want to thank the panel for the review panel for their consideration and recognition. It's a great testimonial for all the efforts so far. And I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to meet everybody, and I'm hoping to see you all in person next year in September, inshallah. It's very astonishing that, as you have mentioned at the beginning of the session, that you are seeing a lot of people that you think that you don't know them, but you have a lot in common with them, and that's 100% true. So from our perspective, that we think that we are doing an amazing job, and we think that we are very unique. But when you see this presentation, it's just amazing to see that everybody's doing something else totally different style. And you just want to see them all in person. You just want to go to each one of them and see that how they're doing it, what is the facilities that they're covering, what are the processes that they are following. So it's just amazing. So I'm hoping that in next year I'm definitely going to see this the award winners in Bangkok. So it's gonna be an amazing sight. I'm pretty sure that it's to interact with these people, great people that have great ideas that are just above and beyond. So thank you. So thank you all for sharing your stories. Thank you for the whole panel for their considerations, and I hope to see you, inshallah, in 2022. We have the World Cup coming, so you're all welcome here. Now you have a contact details, so you can just contact me and I can hook you up with a ticket, whatever you want. Just say that, drop by. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Khalid, and congratulations to the award, and looking forward indeed to see you next year, if not in the Bangkok event, if not before that, in Qatar or somewhere else. It's a great pleasure to have you. So we have Alan here as well. I saw yes, please, Alan, the floor is yours.
Hello, Michael. Hello, everyone at the ceremony from City of Richmond. In beautiful British Columbia in Canada. We would like to also thank you to the panel and for this prestige award. On behalf of City of Richmond and City of Richmond Council, we are very proud to receive this honorable award, and it's really great to see to be part of so many other low carbon and projects, which definitely helping in removing and reducing the global warming and in helping the climate change. Again, Alexandra District Energy is our first project and our flagship, with a number of other future projects hopefully coming in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alan, and congratulations to the award. We have Harald with us also.
Yeah, hello to everybody. Hello to the board. Thank you, first of all, for awarding us and our project. And I think it's we hear it from all over the world these days on the COP26 conference. We could have done more in the last 20 years, and I think it's very important for all of us to improve these projects. I think today we saw a lot of very inspiration for methods to reduce carbon dioxide emission impact, lowering system temperatures, collecting waste heat like we have done in our project. And I think we have to push as far we are able to do that to increase and to accelerate times. So thank you all for these projects, for these inspirations, and I hope we'll see us soon in person, even if possible. Yeah, that's from my side. Thank you all, and all the best from South Tyrol.
Thank you very much, Harald, and congratulations to the award. It's a great project that you have there. Super impressive. We have heard in real time from 5 of the 7 award winners. If we have anyone more with us, don't hesitate to raise your hand again or more. So otherwise, you please move over later when we are done here to the networking lounge, where you will be able, and I hope we are able to talk more with Harald and the other award winners in that platform as well. With that, I think we are coming to the conclusion. I was about to say before that we, as I mentioned in the beginning of the whole event today, that we are having the physical event in the 15th to 16th of September in Bangkok. And we hope that we see all of you there, and also that you are bringing other fellows in the district energy sector with you to Bangkok and meet people from the region and around the world. And you can see today that there are a lot of impressive developments going on in many parts around the world. So we're really looking forward to meet you in person at that time. I would like to say great thank you to our co-hosts, Euroheat and Power, and Informa Markets and ASEAN Sustainable Energy Week for helping us to arrange this event today. It's been impossible without all your support, both in general and in particular to Silke Schlinnertz from Euroheat and Power and Compran from Informa Markets. It's been a real pleasure working with you on this event. Really, really great. And of course, to Danish Board of District Heating and Qatar Cool, who have supported this event as well. With that, I would like to conclude and thank you very much. In the chat box, you have the link to the network lounge, and I hope to see you there. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great evening, and see you around in the network lounge. Thank you.